Hello friends, and welcome to your Friday, Saturday and Sunday forecast with me, Intuitive Rene. So, as is customary on a Friday, we do an extended reading, and usually you get the two-camera view, but I had some technical difficulties with my second camera this morning, so unfortunately we don't have that. Today I am using a new oracle deck which arrived in yesterday. I used it quite a bit on my Facebook page. I was pulling some cards for people yesterday, and I will continue doing so later Friday as soon as I get a gap, and this deck is just awesome. It is the Familiar Field, let me hold it in the right place, Familiar Field Oracle, and there is a Field Tarot which is from the same creator, the same art style. It is beautiful, and I will be using that tarot deck as well. So the Field Tarot and the Familiar Field Oracle. So let's have a look and see. I am shuffling the Familiar Field Oracle, and let's have a look and see what is the theme for the next 3 days, for Friday, Saturday and Sunday, 20, 21 and 22 of September. 22 September Sunday is our, for us here in the Southern Hemisphere, our spring equinox, which is when I officially start celebrating spring. So I'm enjoying the last of our winter. It is cold today and it will be cold tomorrow. So let's have a look and see what is the theme of the next 3 days. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Throwing cards on the table. Right. Let's grab a card at random. So these cards are all animals, and here we have the little earthworm, not so little actually, with keywords of vibration, regeneration, and simplicity. So to me, I love this because, you know, we're going through a stage in life at the moment where all of us human beings are going through evolution, change. You know, we're evolving and becoming something different, someone different, each one of us individually and collectively. So we have to be very much conscious and very much aware of the vibrational energy around us. So to me, and earthworms are very sensitive to vibration, because if they feel any vibration coming from the surface, they know not to go, you know, because they know that that vibration is going to be a bird or an animal or something that wants to eat it. So the squeak noise is my puppies playing in the office again. So the vibrations, you know, we need to be very sensitive to vibrations, and we need to ask ourselves, when we pick up a vibration around us, what is it? Is it a positive? Is it a negative? Is it somebody wanting to help us? Is it somebody wanting to harm us? So we need to be conscious of our environment, is the way that I'm interpreting it, because a lot of people go through life with blinkers on. You know, they're so focused on their goals and the things that they need to do that they're not actually paying attention to their environment. So there are vibrations and things happening around them, and they're oblivious, completely and utterly oblivious. And then they wonder why things don't work out, why there are challenges in their lives. Regeneration, you know, I mean, let's be honest, that's what we're all about. When we experience pain and suffering, sorry, just watching the puppies, when we experience pain and suffering, when things don't go according to plan, when there is any kind of tragedy that happens in our lives, we have to regenerate. We have to build ourselves up again, because what that tragedy or that trauma or that situation does is it brings us right back to our core, and then we have to slowly but surely, day after day, focus on regenerating and building ourselves up. And then finally, simplicity. Simplicity, because it doesn't have to be so complicated. It really and truly doesn't have to be so complicated. It's only us human beings that have this tendency to want to overcomplicate all the time. I just want to start shuffling the tarot while I'm chatting. It's us human beings that have this tendency to want to overcomplicate. We have this tendency to want to do too much, or, you know, we don't think that a solution can be that simple. We've got ourselves conditioned and programmed into thinking that solutions have to be difficult and have to be complicated and have to be hard. And I don't know why, because often it's the simple stuff that actually gets us what we want and what we need. So simplicity, don't overcomplicate things in your life. All right, don't overcomplicate things in your life. So friends, the earthworm is saying to us, and the puppies apparently, pay attention to your environment. Pay attention to what's going on. And when we talk about your environment, right, when I'm hearing Spirit say, when we talk about your environment, we're not talking about the universe. We're talking about your immediate surroundings, okay? Pay attention to your immediate surroundings and notice the good and the bad that's happening around you. Pay attention to exactly the things that are happening and respond appropriately, accordingly, okay? Right, let's get a card from the familiar, no, this is just the Field Tarot. Okay, let's get a card. So the first card we have is the Princess of Cups, and she gives us the key word of dreams. So Princess of Cups would be the Page of Cups, and she comes to us with that feeling of just, believing that everything is possible, believing that everything's going to work out, believing that everything's going to be okay, because a lot of the times everything is going to be okay. But again, it's our tendency to overcomplicate. It's our tendency to not simplify that causes the problems. So she's our Princess of Cups is basically saying to us, be enthusiastic, be excited. This weekend has the potential to be absolutely fantastic. This weekend has the potential to be everything your heart desires and even more. But if you go into this weekend expecting the worst, then your dreams are going to manifest, okay? Because our dreams do manifest. So if your dreams are negative and hard and challenging and complicated, then that's the energy that you are, that's the vibration. Let me use that word from our worm. That is the vibration that you would be drawing into yourself. So she's saying to you, dream, possible, happy, successful, vibrant, beautiful, and fantastic. And that is what you will attract to yourself. Let's get a second card to carry on the story from our Princess of Cups. Oh, I am bad at shuffling this morning. I think it's because my hands are cold. Right. Let's pick a card. Oh, we have another princess. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at us go. Princess of Discs, which is about manifestation. So, I mean, that just, to me, it really talks in the same sentence, in the same conversation as our Princess of Cups. What we dream, we manifest. Really, that's the message that's coming through as clear as day. Sorry, there's something on the back of the card. That is the message that's coming through. What you dream is what you manifest. And that's exactly what I said to you. If your dreams are about challenges and problems and, oh, it's going to be so difficult and it's going to be so hard and I can't do it and it's not going to work and I know it's going to fail. If those are what your dreams are, if those are the thoughts and the ideas that you have in your head, then that is exactly what you are going to manifest. So friends, for this weekend, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, we need to understand that we must pay attention to our environment. We must pay attention to the immediate environment, the vibrations that we pick up. We must allow ourselves and understand that suffering and difficulties and challenges give us the opportunity to regenerate and to reframe our realities. We need to keep it simple, but we need to focus on our dreams, our goals, our aspirations, and we need to understand that what it is that we are thinking, what it is that we are feeling, the thing that we fear the most is the thing that we are manifesting. So let's make our dreams absolutely fabulous. Let's get excited about what this weekend can offer. Let's get enthusiastic about the opportunities that are going to be presented. And let's do everything in our power to enjoy ourselves. Let's do everything in our power to do things with passion, with enthusiasm, with excitement, with all of those kind of glorious, positive emotions. Let's get a last card to finish off our story. That's Rocco agreeing that we need to do last card. Right. Shuffle. Yes. And we have the Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords to me is actually it's an incredibly powerful card, and it's one that doesn't really fit our story today, but it makes sense to me. So the Eight of Swords is the card of feeling trapped, feeling caged, feeling isolated, feeling abandoned, feeling stuck, feeling unable to move. But it's also the card that says to you, it's very much a figment of your imagination. The Eight of Swords, the card of isolation, is this card that says you feel like you are isolated. You feel as if you have nobody around you and you feel as if nobody cares. But the reality is that is your perception. So I want to bring, let's see if I can do this. I don't know if this is going to work because I'm not very good at holding three at once. Right, I think I got it. Okay, so when we look at our three cards, the two princesses that we have are saying to us anything is possible as long as you believe. I mean, really, in a nutshell, that's what it's saying. I've brought up ever since the Princess of Cups, I've been saying about if you expect the worst, you're going to manifest and attract and draw in the worst. And I do think that that's what that Eight of Swords is saying to you, is that if you believe that you can't, If you believe that there are limits and restrictions on your reality, then that is exactly what you are manifesting and drawing into yourself. So you have to make sure that you are very much conscious of what is happening in your heart and in your head, and that you are adjusting accordingly to remove any obstacles, to remove any limiting beliefs that you may be carrying. Because right now, you are your own worst enemy. Right now, you are your own worst enemy, and you are the only one who can shift that. So, our beautiful earth. That's Princess. Our beautiful earthworm. Oh, interesting. Princess. Okay. So, let me just get them to shush a little bit because they're getting a bit rowdy. I don't know if I'm going to succeed in telling them to shush, but I tried. So, our worm is basically saying to us, understand that we are going through a process of regeneration. We are going through a process of evolution. And it's simple, it's easy. It doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be difficult. It doesn't have to be hard. We tend to assume, we tend to jump to that situation of assuming that it's going to be hard, that it's going to be difficult, when reality is it's not. Keep it simple, friends. Be enthusiastic. Be excited about what this weekend has to offer you. Even if you're not doing anything, even if it's just an average standard weekend for you, make it amazing. And you can do that by just an adjustment to the mindset. Just an adjustment to the mindset. And keep it simple. Understand that we are all going through a process of regeneration at the moment. Pay attention to the vibrations that you are picking up around you, your immediate surroundings, because they will often reflect what it is that you are feeling and what it is that you are thinking. Make the relevant adjustments, keep it simple, and have yourself the most amazing weekend. As always, with love and blessings from my heart to yours. And until we connect again, take care.